Hey, stop everything you're doing right now and listen closely, because what I'm about to share could literally put thousands of extra dollars back in your pocket next year. And if you skip this video, you might miss out on one of the biggest tax breaks for retirees in decades. I'm talking about a massive IRS update that's flying under the radar. Starting in 2026, 9 states are slashing their taxes on Social Security benefits all the way down to zero in some cases, and combined with huge new federal changes, millions of you watching this could owe little to nothing on your benefits. But is your state one of them? Stick with me till the end, because there's a shocking twist about what's really happening federally that could save you even more, or cost you if you don't plan ahead. First, let's get real with you. If you're like most retirees I talk to, you've worked your whole life paying into Social Security, expecting it to be there when you need it. But then Uncle Sam and your state turn around and tax a chunk of it? It feels unfair, right? You've told me in the comments on my previous videos how frustrating it is to see your check shrunk by taxes you didn't even know about. Well, good news is coming, and I'm breaking it all down step by step so you know exactly where you stand. Let's start with the big headline everyone is buzzing about: state taxes on Social Security. Right now, in late 2025, there are still 9 states that tax your benefits to some degree: Colorado, Connecticut, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, and West Virginia. That's it, just 9 out of 50. The other 41 states plus DC already treat your Social Security as completely tax-free at the state level. No state income tax biting into your monthly check. But here's where it gets exciting for 2026. Several of these 9 are making massive cuts. The biggest one? West Virginia is completely eliminating their tax on Social Security benefits starting in 2026. That's right. If you live in West Virginia, you've already seen partial relief in recent years, but next year, 100% of your benefits will be exempt from state taxes, no matter your income. Thousands of retirees there are about to keep hundreds or even thousands more every year. Other states are expanding exemptions too. For example, in Colorado, if you're 55 or older with moderate income, you can already deduct a huge portion. And that full relief for many is carrying into 2026. New Mexico has high income thresholds where most retirees pay zero anyway. Connecticut, Rhode Island, they have generous phase outs based on your total income, meaning if you're not super high earner, you're likely paying little or nothing. So if your state isn't one of those 9, congratulations. You've been enjoying zero state tax on Social Security for years, and that continues in 2026. But if you are in one of those 9, pay attention, because the trend is clear. More and more states are cutting or eliminating these taxes to attract retirees and give you the relief you deserve. Now let's dive deeper into each of those 9 states, because I know you're wondering, what about my state specifically? I'll go one by one, explain the current rules, the 2026 changes, and roughly how much you could save if you're an average retiree getting around $24,000 a year in benefits, starting with Colorado. If you're 65 or older, you can already subtract all your federally taxable Social Security from your state return. For 2025 and into 2026, they're expanding that full deduction to folks 55, 64 if your income is under $75,000 single or $95,000 joint. That means most retirees in Colorado are paying zero state tax already, and it stays that way. Connecticut, huge exemptions here. If your adjusted gross income is under $75,000 single or $100,000 joint, your benefits are fully exempt. Above that, partial taxation, but many of you are safe at zero. Minnesota, they follow federal rules somewhat, but with a subtraction that phases out at higher incomes, around $84,000 single or $108,000 joint for full relief. In 2026, no major cuts announced, but if your income is moderate, you're likely owing little. Montana, benefits are partially taxed based on income, but seniors over 65 get extra deductions. Not full zero for everyone, but lower income retirees often pay nothing. New Mexico, one of the most generous, exempt if AGI under $100,000 single or $150,000 joint. Most retirees here are already at zero, and that continues. Rhode Island, full exemption if you've reached full retirement age and income under certain limits, around $101,000 single. Utah, they have a credit that reduces or eliminates the tax for many. Vermont, exemption for lower incomes, partial above. And West Virginia, the star of the show, full zero starting 2026. See the pattern? Even in these taxing states, the majority of retirees, especially those with average or below average additional income, are already paying zero or very little state tax on Social Security. And with West Virginia going to full zero by the end of 2026, we're looking at potentially only 8 states left with any tax at all. But wait, that's just states. What about the federal side? This is where, trust me, you need to hear this because there's a lot of confusion out there. Federally, up to 85% of your Social Security can be taxed if your combined income, that's your other income plus half your benefits, is over certain thresholds. $25,000 single or $32,000 joint for any tax and higher for the full 85%. But here's the game changer from the new laws in 2025, a brand new $6,000 additional deduction for seniors 65 and older on top of the regular standard deduction and the existing senior bonus. For a married couple, both 65 plus, that's potentially $12,000 extra deduction. What does that mean in real numbers? For many of you with typical retirement income, Social Security plus a modest pension or IRA withdrawals, this new deduction pushes your taxable income so low that even if some benefits were taxable before, now a huge portion or all becomes tax-free federally. In fact, experts are saying this could mean nearly 88% of Social Security recipients pay zero federal tax on their benefits starting now and through 2028 when this deduction expires. That's massive relief. Let me give you an example. Say you're single, 68 years old, getting $24,000 in Social Security and $20,000 from other sources. Before, part of your benefits might have been taxed, but with the new deductions piling up, standard plus senior plus this new $6,000, your taxable income drops dramatically, often to zero on the Social Security portion. For couples, double that relief. This is why the headline feels like big IRS refund update. Because for millions, your 2026 tax bill filed in 2027 could show you overpaid in previous years or owe way less now. But here's the twist I promised, the one that will make you glad you watched till the end. While states are cutting taxes left and right, and this new federal senior deduction is shielding most of you, there's a catch for higher earners. If your total income is really high, say over $100,000 or more combined, you might still owe some federal tax on up to 85% of benefits. And this senior deduction, it's temporary, only through 2028 unless extended. Plus, remember, this isn't no tax on Social Security like some headlines scream. It's smarter deductions making it effectively zero for most of you. Don't get misled by clickbait saying the tax is gone forever. Plan as if it could come back. So, what should you do right now to maximize this? Here's a more detailed, engaging, and conversational explanation of those action steps, all in one expanded paragraph in American English. Okay, let's talk about exactly what you need to do right now to make sure you're getting every possible dollar of relief from these Social Security tax changes, because doing nothing could mean leaving hundreds or even thousands on the table. First, pull up the list of the 8 states that will still tax Social Security benefits in any way starting in 2026. That's Colorado, Connecticut, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Utah, and Vermont. If your state isn't one of those 8, congratulations. You're completely golden at the state level. No state income tax will touch your Social Security checks, and you'll keep 100% of that money without any state bite. Second, head over to the official Social Security website right now and log into your My Social Security account. It's free, secure, and takes just minutes if you don't have one yet. Then download or view your latest benefit statement, the SSA 1099 form for last year, and the new one will be available in January. This statement clearly shows exactly how much of your benefits were considered federally taxable in the previous year, giving you a baseline to compare against the new senior deductions and see if you're likely dropping to zero federal tax in 2026. Third, don't wait. Schedule a quick chat with a trusted tax professional, or even use free resources like the IRS withholding estimator tool online, because you can easily adjust the federal tax withholding directly from your monthly Social Security payments to rates like 7%, 10%, 12%, or 22%, or even zero if the new rules make you owe nothing. This simple change prevents overpaying throughout the year, avoids a surprise tax bill, and sets you up for a nice refund when you file, putting real money back in your pocket faster while these generous deductions are in place through at least 2028. Fourth, consider Roth conversions or other moves before 2028 to lock in lower taxes while deductions are high. And if you're in one of the taxing states thinking about moving, places like Florida, Texas, Tennessee, no state income tax at all, are looking pretty sweet. You deserve every single penny of the Social Security benefits you've earned through decades of hard work. Nobody should be taking a cut of that, and these massive changes are finally putting the power back in your hands. With states dropping taxes left and right, soon only 8 left taxing benefits at all, and those exploding federal senior deductions shielding millions from owing a dime, this is one of the biggest wins for retirees like you have seen in years. If this video just saved you hundreds or even thousands in taxes, do this right now. Smash that like button to let me know it hit home, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss these straight talk updates that put real money back in your pocket, and drop your state in the comments below. Is yours already completely tax-free or one of the remaining 8? Tell me, because I'm reading every single comment and replying to as many as I can personally. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. You've just armed yourself with knowledge that could change your retirement for the better, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Go take action today. You won't regret it. This video provides general information only and is not personalized tax, financial, or legal advice. Tax rules vary by individual circumstances and can change. Information is accurate as of December 2025. Always consult a qualified tax professional and official sources like the IRS before making decisions.